Hello guys, gals. Today's lesson is making a mistake when you're drilling and tapping. So we're gonna go with a Heli-coil system. If they don't all fall out, they most likely do. This is the how many pieces is this? The 261 piece thread repair set. Got your drills and your taps, and then your all different sizes of Heli-coils. So let me set you up here. So since we're going to be drilling again, we're going to first do is the M8 drill bit. It's the M8 1.25, which is the size. I'm going to re-drill, re-tap, and do a different thread. Oh, sorry about that. Come on, get out of there. There we go. Okay, that does that. Okay, now we're going to re-tap with the M125, make new threads, and we'll put a Heli-coil, which is an M8 as well. I'm going to be using blue thread locker on the outside of the new threads. This ain't a sponsor, but I'm going to put a little bit of this on the outside of the Heli-coil thread so it'll lock it in there. Since this is the exhaust side, this is where the exhaust manifold bolts up to, and when you bolt it down, it doesn't have to be like super torqued down or anything, just like snug. And when we're done with this video, I'll show you how I fared on, as you can see, a little bit on the exhaust side, how I fared on sanding. You caught a glimpse of the head surface, and then I'll show you just all around how I did. So now let me get out a tool. Preferably this tool. Oh, that's probably too small. Let me get the bigger tool by Irwin, not a sponsor. So we're gonna need this big boy to put this M8 in. Cinch it down. Let's see, what did I use last time? Oh, this thing, yeah. This thing just goes right on through. Right there, and it locks in. Okay, this is how my setup is. And we're just going to start this very straight once again. this out. Crank this thing down. Come on. I know what I did. I gotta get this right into there. There we go. Now turn on me. Back it out. Believe it or not, you need threads for the new threads. So since since I made a boo-boo on this one. Reach it. No. There's some extra thread stopping me down here. Need a straight. Oh, a 90 pick. 90 angle. Try to dig this extra. No, it's not 90 anymore. Well, get out of there. I don't know if my magnet will pick up on that or not. Let's see. We'll try. Yeah, there it is. That's the old bolt. That's a piece of the old bolt. Holy crap, dude. Alright. Okay, so obviously I did not drill wide enough when I first drilled this. Alright, on with the threads. Hi, kitty. And again, you're going till you hit bottom, which I just did. Okay, back it back out. As you can see, I made some new threads in there. Okay. And give it a shot of the air. Alright, now that that's done, we can pick out our M8. This thing away. This one, of course. This way. This right for the oh, where did I put that? I think it was right here. Yep. Okay. Now we have our M8s. And we're gonna get the insert tool, just something like this with a notch a notch, and that's the end where this little piece will fit into. So when I feed it up in there, it's going to go right in there, making it so the threads will pretty much stay on there. You have the angle or the straight with no groove, and they do also give you the, I hope, no, okay, so as you're turning this in, this one's perfect because when you're right where you want to be, this will actually break that little it will break this little piece off. That's the piece you need to break off when you're done. When you're when you're down as far as you want. Now, it's always recommended that you just go flush. So I need to cut this off. Now I'm going to be putting just a dab of thread locker, blue thread locker, on the bottom part of this, just like so. Just a little bit will do it. Not like that though. Okay, there. I'm going to hold it like so. I'm going to insert and just turn it until you're flush, like so. Okay, a little bit further, like there. And I think if you turn back, if you turn the opposite way, yeah, turn it the opposite way so it'll break off that little piece. Just like that. Hear that snap? That's a broken piece. And voila, it's right there. The broken piece. And you can get your bolt that you needed and test it out. Hold one second. Okay, I have the stud that goes in that position. Well, not this position, but any position. And voila, there is your fix. I went down slightly more than flush, so I cannot feel the coil itself. So that's the fix. Most of you have probably done Heli-coils before, and we're kind of hesitant the first time, but once you use them a lot of times, you're just like, wow, this is easy. And it is. This is my first time, and it was pretty easy. Watching how some of you guys do it. I knew that was going to be not a challenge. So now that we have our right threads, when I go to bolt, when this is back on the engine and I go to bolt the exhaust headers back on, I won't need any thread locker for these. So my stud is straight. It's going straight, and that's where it ends, which is perfect because that's where the marks on this bolt, this stud, end up, is right where that last thread is, right there. And since I got the medium thread locker, that will make it so when I change exhaust manifolds in the future, that won't come out. They tend to not come out anyway, but because you have to create the threads in order for this coil to go down in there, it needs threads behind it as well. So you got threads on both sides, and you got the thread locker on the outside, so it's in there. There you go. Tell me what you think. That's all for now. That's all for now, except for I'll show you guys. I will show you what all I did. So both heads are sanded. That's the exhaust. That's the head surface. This I don't know if I mentioned it, but I named this one the front for some reason. It's the back head, because this is the alternator mount. This one's the front. So that's the head surface, and this is the intake surface after sanded. And of course the exhaust surface. If you're doing this at home, if you want to do an awesome job, yeah, go for it. I am. You don't have to go the extent that I am, just as long as your sealing surface around the ports are smooth, because you're gonna use gaskets there too. So this is the intake side of the back head. It's still kind of oily, but I still have lower intake manifold to do, and the upper intake manifold. And here's my cabinet of parts. Gaskets I'm not going to use. Head gaskets, the exhaust manifold gaskets I'm not going to use. I got new ones. They are here, by the way, and I'll give you a parts reveal in another video. The heat shields. So, and won't be much longer until we start putting back together. So, with that, yeah, there's that thing again. I got this off of Amazon Prime. Aside from my smaller set of drill and tap, is the Irwin brand, not a sponsor. And then this is my medium drill and tap set. I went and got this set that also has Heli-coil. So I'll probably end up doing some small engine work on my Cub Cadet, hopefully in the summer. So hope you enjoyed the video. Like it, you know, if you like it, thumbs up. And subscribe if you want to see how something else is done. If you got a project that you can't master, tell me, and I'll see what I got and what I can provide. Besides that, thank you all very much.